why am I doing that? I'm doing that a lot lately. I don't know why. Hi, it's John Anthony Francis Wilcox from progsheet.com.net. I know I don't have a .net. I don't think I have anything that's a .net. And I feel like I'm fixing my eyes again. Oh, my eyes are all over the place. Oh, actually, they're still in my head. Anyway, um, moody week. It's been a very moody week for me. The roller coaster up and down, up and down. Um, Funny dream though. Wednesday night I had a very funny dream. Told a few of you it, but for those that didn't hear it or would like to hear it again to cherish it in a more permanent memory, I had this dream Wednesday night that it was somewhere in the 1940s. I would say like toward the end of World War II, so 44, 45, and I found myself below a building. It was either a store or a restaurant, and there were a bunch of women, and I was the only guy there. And amongst the women were some, if not all, of the Spice Girls for reasons I don't know. And Sporty Spice was definitely there, but she had a crew cut, which actually looked very good on her face in the dream, I have to say. And what they were doing is they were um, taking back from Russians. The Russians were in these underground things, and they were stealing these vast crates, these caches of Q-tips. Why? I don't know. Because they wanted them. But so that was going on successfully, I might add, the rescuing of the Q-tips. And suddenly, within the course of the dream, it was years later, and I could see myself, and I had an abundance of curly hair that was on the more reddish side of brown, which I used to have when I was younger. I had very kind of a lot of red in my hair. And I had these big, big mutton chop sideburns. And I was Seisei, as in Cuatro Cinco Sei. So Seisei, so 6'6" Elvis. I was Seisei Elvis, the Russian Elvis. And I then started to describe my act. I said that I would appear in a white terry cloth, which is unusual material for a jumpsuit, a white terry cloth jumpsuit with a high collar. And I started singing, I'm pretty sure I was singing I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. And I don't know why I was the Russian Elvis, because I wasn't Russian in it in any way, shape, or form, but I was evidently known as the Russian Elvis. And I woke up and I was very amused by that, and I liked the idea of being the Russian Elvis. So, um, by the way, since my last video, my friend Joyce asked a question, and it really made me think. She said, because I asked for people to tell me what they'd like me to talk about, is there anything that I am most proud of? And that was tough. And yet it wasn't, because I'm going to say in my personal life, the thing I'm most proud of, nothing else even close, is so very proud of when I look back on the positive influence I was able to have on a lot of my nieces and nephews. I'm very proud of all of them, and I see my influence in different ways. Everything from, my nephew Pat, um, and his love of things like Frank Zappa and sort of that kind of creative stuff. My nephew Dave with he likes him some King Crimson and Genesis and that, and Michael with Steely Dan and Split Enz. So definitely musical. Um, Both Dave and Mike like a lot of Japanese animation that I liked, and different people like Pat and Ryan and Timmy and um, Mikey are all musicians, um, and just I'm very proud to see bits of me have rubbed off on their lives. I think most definitely, and I can look on that, and I have some pride, hopefully justified in that. Professionally, that's interesting. I think on one level, as a cartoonist, having written an anti-bullying book that Stan Goldberg and Al Milgrom illustrated, um, that I was glad to do that, and I think it helped some folks, and that made me feel very good. Beyond that, some music I did with my friend Larry, and some music I did in the late 90s band I was part of called Bang. I think we did some good stuff that I'm quite proud of. Um, I'm very proud of my bass work on a song called Red Wheelbarrow that my friend Ed wrote, Ed Biro, um, and some other stuff within there. It was a good time. I think that Ed and I were a good um, composing combination, and even if it's stuff we did individually, for the most part, we all, we had hands in each other's arrangements and things like that. And so, kind of proud of that stuff too. And I suppose I would say, Prog Sheet, I started it because I got tired of answering to other editors and their agendas. So 2000, in the summer of 2000, I started up Prog Sheet, and here we are, 2021, and it's still going. And yes, I guess that sort of answers. Those are things I, off the top of my head, would say I am most proud of. Um, Now, on another side of that, there are things where I feel very blessed, and that's primarily, again, it would be family. It would even more so be friends. I have the good fortune to have some good friends that make my life so much better than it would be without them in it, and I truly appreciate them. And I think on that note, I think we've got our video for this week. I hope you have stayed to the end. I mean, there's no special prize. Oh, wait, here. You know what? If you would like, here, imagine that you have this lovely Nivea for Men face care sensitivity or sensitive lotion. It's sensitive. If I put on a sad movie, it cries. Um, Thanks for watching. Again, keep telling me what would you like to hear me talk about. Happy to do it. I want to hear from you. I love to hear from you. Always, always, always. Love you all. Take care. I will see you next week. Bye bye.